Welcome back to ALPB Roundup. I'm Ryan. I'm here with your Daily Roundup. We're getting after it, checking out 4 games from Wednesday night, heading into the end of these series on Thursday. If you're a West Virginia Power fan, got good news because you guys gave up 11 less runs tonight than you did last night to the Ducks. Unfortunately, you still lost 4-2. Both David Kubiak for the Power and Vin Mazzaro for the Ducks pitched 6 innings and allowed 2 earned runs. Only 4 strikeouts total between the two teams. 2 from Kubiak, 1 from Mazzaro. And maybe that's what kept this game moving, because if you show up to that game, you might have walked the concourse, grabbed a hot dog, put some ketchup on it if you're a bad person, eaten that thing, and then went home, because this game was 2 hours and 16 minutes. Atlantic League pace of play on display. Ducks got out to a 3-0 lead in this one, thanks to Daniel Fields and Charlie Tilson RBI in the second, and a solo home run off the bat of Hector Sanchez in the third. Jimmy Paredes, he had a 2-run homer in the fourth, but that was all of the Power scoring for the night. Meanwhile, Steve Lombardozzi homered in the fifth to finish the scoring for the Ducks. Mazzaro gets the win. He's 1-0 in the season. He also grabs the ALPB Roundup game ball, his first of the year. Kubiak falls to 0-2 in the loss. Michael Tonkin throws his 6th scoreless inning of the season, grabbing his 2nd save. Anderson De Leon, he also went 2 scoreless innings for Long Island, as did Hunter Cervenka for West Virginia. The Ducks were aided by 4 double plays and a great catch by L.J. Mazzilli. I think it was a little hard to tell. I'm pretty sure he pulled that thing straight back. It should have been a home run off the bat of Scott Kelly, and he got it back. Don't quote me on that. I was kind of half paying attention to a bunch of different games, so I guess 3 games are on, so a third paying attention? I don't know. And there was a whole garbage fire we're going to get into that was happening in Southern Maryland's game with Gastonia, but that wasn't even, I had to follow that on live. I digress. We're going to get back into this. Long Island improves to 10-7, staying atop the North Division. West Virginia remains at the bottom of the South Division at 6-9. Revolution and the Barnstormers continue their rivalry series in York. York was looking for win number 500 at Peoples Bank Park, and they got things off to a good start. 5 batters into the bottom of the first, the Revs were up 3-0 on Lancaster, thanks to Melky Mesa scoring Jan Sanchez on an RBI single, a Clay Louis Rondon throwing error, and a sac fly from Carlos Castro. Now Lancaster would narrow that 3-0 lead in the fourth thanks to a pair of RBI singles from Blake Galen and Trayvon Robinson. Then it was time for the long ball. Andrew Dundon, he made it 4-2 for York on a solo home run in the bottom of the fourth. However, Blake Allman would come back with his 5th and 6th home runs. That's now tied for the league lead in homers. A solo shot in the 6th and a 2-run homer in the 8th. That took the lead back for Lancaster 5-4, and they would not look back. Scott Schumann would execute the 6-out save for the Barnstormers to win the ball game. Daniel Taggart went 4 innings for Lancaster, allowing 3 earned and 2 walks, striking out 2. Alex Sanabia allowed 2 earned runs over 6 in a no decision for York, allowing just those 2 earned runs but striking out 4. Blake Allman, he gets the game ball for his 2 home run game. He also doubled. He's got a .913 OPS to start this year, and as I said, he is tied for the league lead in home runs. I expected Blake Allman to be good and didn't expect him to be that good. He's coming a hot start this year, so if you're Lancaster, you love to see that toward the top of the order, really getting things rolling, keeping the strong offensive pace for them that they're going to need to maintain if they want to make the playoffs this season. Another thing they're going to need to do is keep beating York, so this has been a big start to this series for them. Lancaster's now won 4 in a row to improve to 10-8. They're only a half game back of Long Island at this point, and York is an additional 2.5 games behind Lancaster at 7-10. We'll just pick up this Blue Crabs and Honey Hunters mess in the top of the 4th inning. Gastonia is up 1-0 at this point. I'm just going to run you through how this went down. Zach Collier doubles. Alex Crosby singles. That sends Zach to third. Joe DeLuca grounds out. Zach scores on that one to tie the game at 1. Michael Baca comes up. He makes it 3-1 on a home run. Then back-to-back walks to Matt Hibberts and Kent Blackstone prompt William Kerwin to exit the game. Dario Pisano, he lines out, so we're good. We got 2 outs. We're almost out of this mess. It's not great, but 3-run innings happen. Then 3 consecutive walks make it a 5-1 game. Carl Bryce is removed after a third of an inning of work. Joe DeLuca, he singles to make it 8-1. Another walk reloads the bases. A balk then brings in the 9th run of the inning. A walk loaded the bases again. Another pitching change. No effect on that one because 2 more walks scored 2 more runs. David Harris and Josh McAdams end up bringing home the 12th and 13th runs of this inning. And then finally it comes to an end mercifully on the Josh McAdams RBI. So 13 runs, 5 hits, 10 walks, 1 error in that 4th inning. Blue Crabs going to win at 13-3. They just shut down the offense after that. They said, that's enough. We've done our part. William Kerwin takes the loss for Gastonia. Darryl Thompson gets the win, bouncing back from a rare bad outing on his last trip out. 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned, no walks, 3 Ks. A very Darryl Thompson line there. Matt Hibbert gets the game ball. He reached base 5 times with 2 walks and 3 hits. This was just his second game of the season. Southern Maryland's now 6-11, but they've won 2 straight 4 games back in the Northern Division. Gastonia now, they're falling a bit. They've lost 4 straight, cooling down after a good run they had there. They're now 7-9, 4.5 games out of first. We had a pitcher's duel in High Point as Lexington's Henry Owens threw 6 shutout innings in a 2-1 Legends win over the Rockers. Luke Westfall took the loss in this one for High Point despite a strong showing from him. Luke went 5 1/3, 2 earned runs, 5 walks, 5 Ks. He's now 1-1 on the season. The Rockers' pen continues their strong year, going 3 2/3 scoreless in this one. Courtney Hawkins stayed hot in this one too, homering for Lexington. Henry Owens gets the game ball here. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks. He moves to 1-0. That'll do it for this night of action in the Atlantic League. Every team is going for sweeps tomorrow, so we got 4 potential sweeps in the league. We'll see. I think it's the second time it's happened already on this young season. Didn't work out the first time. We'll see if it pans out this time. Until then, enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy the end of these series, and I will check in with you with a series roundup as we look forward to the weekend matchups, and we'll recap the series that was here and give out a series game ball. I'm Ryan from MLB Roundup, and I will talk to you soon.